The Gray. Go see, maybe see, don't see. Cinemanista says that The Gray starring Liam Neeson definitely is a go see. The Gray starring Neeson is by far the very first best movie of 2012. The Gray is just wonderful, it's thrilling, it's exciting, it's thought-provoking, it's beautiful, and it's also very sad. The Gray stars Neeson, who is in his top form. He's just exceptional as John, a sharpshooter for an oil drilling team in Alaska whose plane crashes into the Alaskan wilderness on their way home, and the remaining crew must struggle to survive in the extreme Alaskan terrain. Um, the Gray is just a tale of survival in purest form. It's man against nature, man against animal, man against man, man against himself, man against God. And It's actually based upon a short story called Ghost Walker by Ian MacKenzie Jeffers. And The Gray, despite the title, you may think it has to do with the whiteness of the Alaskan wilderness, but actually it has more to do with faith and life and death, like the murky spots between and religion and living and dying. And John's character that Neeson plays, he's caught in between both. He just recently lost his wife, and he's contemplating suicide before the plane crashes. And then when he and the crew are thrust into their nightmare, his wife is actually the driving force that's keeping him to keep on trying to survive and get out of the plane crash and hopefully survive not being eaten by those wolves. And he questions faith throughout the film. His faith throughout the film. There's one great scene where he's one of the last men alive after the plane crashes, and he's yelling out to God to do something to help him. And when he gets no response, of course, he says this great line. He's just like, fuck it, I'll do it myself. And that was just a great moment. And there's definitely a lot of religious aspects, questioning of God and religion and faith in The Gray, which I think is necessary because when the group of people are thrust into a situation where you're at death's door, you're definitely going to question. Faith is thrown in there somewhere. There's a great scene at the beginning of The Gray where John Neeson's character is trying to soothe the dying man, and it's just a beautiful moment because Neeson's voice is just so soothing, and the words that he tells this dying man is really comforting, and Neeson almost has a presence of God at that moment, and it made me cry. That scene it's an emotional scene. So yeah, The Gray is it's not just about a group of men being hunted down and killed by wolves. It's a powerful film, actually. One of the most powerful scenes actually is the very ending, the last shot. Spoiler alert, where it's Neeson is in the final shots, and he is going up against the alpha wolf, and he's just like ready to fight to the death. And he says before he does, he recites a poem that his father wrote, and it goes, "Once more into the fray, until the last good fight I'll ever know. Live or die on this day. Live or die on this day, and it's really powerful scene. And then it's just him and the wolf clashing together. So that scene also made me cry, but more because of the poem. Um, so the Gray, definitely, definitely a go see. If you're a Neeson fan, then yes, please go out and see this. It's just a wonderful movie. Um, and also stay until the credits roll, because there's a post-credit scene, and um, it gives a little aftermath. And spoiler, if you want to know, the scene is the alpha wolf um, either at Duff's store, or Neeson is the one who's alive, and you see some breathing going on. Neeson is lying on top of the wolf, but you don't know, really who's breathing up and down. But it's a little, still like a little cliffhanger, but it gives you some type of closure, not enough, but some closure. But yes, the Gray, definitely see. And also, the Gray is being, it's supposedly gonna get a re-release in October, so it could be a contender for the 2013 Oscars. And I'm hoping that's the case, because I would love to see Neeson nominated recently for an Oscar. He hasn't been since Schindler's List, I believe, and it would just be great. I would love to see him win for this role. I think he's definitely deserving. Or I would just love to see the film The Gray nominated for an Oscar. So hopefully. So The Gray, definitely a go see, and if you choose to see The Gray, I hope you thoroughly enjoy as much as I did.